Welcome to Verve, where we uncover the stories that time forgot. Today, we're diving into one of the most infamous tragedies in history, the sinking of the Titanic. This unsinkable ship met its fate on a cold April night in 1912, but the story is so much more than just an iceberg. From the passengers' bravery to the ship's secrets, this is the true story behind the Titanic tragedy. Let's set sail. The Titanic was a marvel of engineering, a luxury liner dubbed unsinkable by its creators. Built by the White Star Line, it was the largest and most luxurious ship of its time. But behind the glitz and glamour, there were flaws. The ship had only 20 lifeboats, enough for just half the passengers. And its watertight compartments? They weren't as foolproof as everyone thought. On April 10th, 1912, the Titanic set sail from Southampton, England, on its maiden voyage to New York. 4 days later, disaster struck. At 11:40 p.m., the ship hit an iceberg in the North Atlantic. The impact tore a series of holes along the ship's hull, and water began flooding in. But here's the thing, the Titanic didn't sink because of a giant gash. Instead, it was a series of small punctures that doomed the ship. As the ship began to sink, chaos erupted. The women and children first policy was enforced, but not everyone followed it. Some lifeboats were launched half-empty, while others were overcrowded. The crew struggled to maintain order, and the lack of lifeboats became painfully clear. In the end, over 1,500 people lost their lives in the freezing Atlantic waters. Despite the tragedy, there were stories of heroism and survival. People like Margaret Molly Brown, who helped row her lifeboat to safety, and the ship's musicians, who played until the very end to calm passengers. But the sinking of the Titanic also exposed serious flaws in maritime safety regulations, leading to major changes in the years that followed. For decades, the Titanic lay hidden on the ocean floor, its exact location a mystery. Then, in 1985, oceanographer Robert Ballard discovered the wreck. Since then, expeditions have revealed incredible details about the ship's final moments. But the Titanic still holds secrets, like why it broke in two as it sank and what really happened to some of its most famous passengers. The Titanic story is one of hubris, heroism, and heartbreak. It's a reminder of both human ingenuity and human fallibility. Thanks for watching Verve. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fascinating stories. Until next time, stay curious. And maybe keep an eye out for icebergs.